This is a HICGI news agency boss, Ike Benjamin, according to Kivumbi Earnest Benjamin, together with his newly wedded wife, Princess Scovia Kivumbi, reporting live on their honeymoon ride in the East Africa water off the shores of the Su. What's the name of the beach? Sundiata Resort Hotel Beach in Panorama Country Safari Lodge Cottages, right here on the waters of the East Africa, reporting to you live. Okay, gonna be covering videos. Gonna be covering videos. Gonna be covering us. Cover the waters. Alright! Princess, say hi to the people.
Hi.
Okay. Hey. Oh, this is quite beautiful right here. On the waters of East Africa. Oh, I can see a plane. You can just show the plane. Can you see that? I wanted to cover it. And it's going, going to the airport. We are out of the waters of East Africa on our honeymoon. Which airline is that? Dubai Airline. Oh, we can see that just near us when we are on our honeymoon. I and Princess Scovia Kivumbi just wedded at Omega Healing Center, 14th December, and then at Commonwealth Peak Resort and Little Oaks Gardens, Italy Highway. Now we are on our honeymoon, being on speed, engine board for the 10,000 US dollars on the boat, right on these waters of East Africa for on honeymoon. It's a pleasure to be getting these fine images from the HICGI news agents both Kivumbi Earnest Benjamin, the Africa and Ghana's future president, Kivumbi Earnest Benjamin, together with the future first lady, Princess Scovia Kivumbi. Should they finish? Oh yes, we are continuing to report to you live from the waters of the East African coast while we are celebrating our honeymoon day two in Princess Scovia Kivumbi right here on the waters of the East Africa. We're having quite a pleasant time right here. Our second day HICGI news agency boys are being reported live on the waters of the East Africa on our honeymoon. Okay, this is pretty nice. Covering her Princess Namara, Scovia Kivumbi. Oh, this is quite beautiful. Right on the waters of East Africa. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we call life in abundance. We want to thank God who's enabled us to have a beautiful wedding just 3 days ago. Oh, this is quite pretty nice. In Princess Scovia Kivumbi. Okay. www.chivumbiwebsprincessnamara.webs.com is the website that is bringing you since day one when we began with the official tradition visit then to the introduction that took place on 7th December, and then the following Sunday, which was 14th December, we had a mass historical wedding of the year, witnessed by over 5,000 people, Omega Healing Center, and there about 1,000 people when we left Commonwealth Peak Resort Munyon to the Rocks Gardens. Well, we had fabulous, wonderful time on our own wedding, and then www.HIC News Agency, press.com, and then www.harveycheap.com, then www.presentkivumbi.wordpress.com, and then www.ekbenjamin.webs.com. All these are bringing you live pictures of this historical, wonderful honeymoon with Princess Namara Scovia on the waters of the East Africa on honeymoon, reporting to you live with these real coverages of the fresh waters of the East Africa. We're here right on the boat, enjoying this fabulous, wonderful moment, reporting to you on live skates over. Look, while seeing of the fresh wild boys of the East Africa that we are on right now. It's really wonderful being here right now on the boat, such an expensive boat covering us live on this beautiful afternoon of 17th December 2014. Just like the Titanic was in 1912. So we are having a very cruise boat. I can see a boat right on this side with fishermen that are trying to go fish on these waters. Oh God, quite beautiful that I can see right here reporting to you, reporting to you, our Princess Namara Scovia. She's having a moment of her own lifetime, 20 years of age. She's very, very happy to get a man of her dreams. Africa's future president, Kivumbi Earnest Benjamin, 25 years, born on 14th May 1989. Just having a time of our own right here on the waters of the East Africa. Or I can say something that is in the middle of the waters. What could that be? Is that a drilling oil place? Is that surveillance communication for the planes? What is that? Oh, Chikwata Benyanja. Oh, it's just in the middle of the lake. Uh, Beautiful. You see what we have been covering to you at Mars, and I don't know the grid reference system where we are kind of right now, but what I know is that we are having a wonderful time. Princess Namara and I are having moments of our own time on our honeymoon, right, promoted to by HRC Guide News Agency, together with Heal the Planet Global Organization, alongside Habit Chip Group International, then Africa 54, and quite many you guys that have been blessing and supporting to this wedding ever since we let down to be like, oh, I can see just a plane, alright, and I have skies. It's about to land. I don't know where, but it is just ahead of us. Well, we having moment of our own right here on the waters of the East Africa. We are having pleasure. www.ekbenjamin.wibes.com, www.hicganews.agency.wordpress.com, then www have it cheap group. www.haveitcheap.com, then www.healtheplanet.webs.com, then www.presentkivumbi.wordplace.com. Report like this beautiful summer. We're enjoying our own our honeymoon. Princess Namara and I are very, very, very excited on wedding. This is a moment of our own that I can see that I can be able to participate and speak to you, recording live from HIC News Agency, of course, Heal the Planet Global Organization, and of course, Harvey Chip Group International. then the office of the future president of the continent of Africa and the office of the future president of Uganda come 2021, Kivumbi Ernest Benjamin, and his newly wedded wife, Princess Scovia Kivumbi, on our own honeymoon, reporting to you live on the waters of East Africa. This is Ike Benjamin, such quite a wonderful time that we can be able to tell you what we are approaching. Is something that we have been told that it keeps fish just in the middle of the waters. How it was designed, you and me can tell, but what we can just say that it's quite beautiful and interesting just to see and approach these wonderful time. We've had fish, we've had lots of wonderful dishes of the Africa continental and from very many other countries been having since we came on this island, which is beautiful. Sundiata Resort Beach Hotel, Panorama Safari Lodges, East Africa, Ika Benjamin, just here. Oh, we have just approached just in the middle of the waters where we can at least place it rods, fish, and different kind of thing. And we are touring just in the middle of the waters. This is why we are calling a moment of our own time, reporting to you alive on our own honeymoon HICI news agency, Heal the Planet Global Organization, Habitat Group International, and of course Africa at 54. I'm reporting to bring to you these live moments, shootings, live pictures. For instance, Scovia Kivumbi, 20 years there, being in this wedding, honeymoon, wonderful time. Her on time, beautiful princess reporting to you. Oh, princess, can you say something?
I can't say something.
Why? You're very shy
No.
because you're happy to marry a future president of the